Good Monday, YouTube modeling community. This is Rusty Rotor with another Mental Monday and mail call. First, we'll always start off. Thank you guys, past and present subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your life and your schedule to watch these videos. I know most of them are always way too long. But, come back and watch them, finish watching them. I hope that the overall goal is that you guys get something from it, and some enjoyment, some knowledge, and insight, information, whatever it may be. You get all that out of it. The rapport has been that you have, and that's great. Because it's the same thing I look for when I watch other people's videos. We've got some quick little updates in the ramp truck build going on, the 3D printing realm of it. The 58, the only thing I've got done on that, I got the engine started, wiring it. I haven't wet sanded yet, or done the wiring. There will be a video on when I wire the engine compartment, or at least some of it. The ramp truck's interior is ready to go. I still got to get the decal on it, and that's probably going to be today or tomorrow's project. I am delivering the commission build to Jay tomorrow. He's still not able to drive this far, so we're going to take it up there to him and get it out of my shop. So that's kind of what's going on with that. And then tomorrow when I get back, I'll probably get these decals on, or start getting decals on everything I can, and maybe get the mask on the NASCAR body, the Richard Petty 73 Charger. Get my mask on there so I can get, maybe tomorrow even get the primer on it. And then we'll let that gas out all the way and do any sanding if we need to, and then get the vermilion red on it. That way we can get going on all the decals, because that's kind of right where I need to be, where I want to be. So with that said, I want to show you something real quick. You hear guys talk about it. Primer changes the color of the finish, and it does. A good example is... that is the bed to the chase truck. That's the toy, if you guys remember. We took it apart. I sanded everything down, got it smooth. The paint job's perfect. I mean, there's some flaws in it, as you can see, like right there. But that's because of the plastic. I couldn't get in there to sand it all out. It's such a tight spot. It's a lot better than it was. So I'm happy with it. But that's supposed to be a base color. It needs clear coat. I don't think it does. That hardener, like Matthew said, that may be the one that is making the difference in it. But man, that's got a shine like nobody's business on it. And it's not been wet sanded or anything. And it really doesn't need wet sanding. If we get up close, you can even see there is no... I mean, there's little indentations in the plastic. There is no orange peel in this paint job. It all laid smooth like it's supposed to. It's 5 coats to achieve this shade that I wanted. There's the rear pan, and there's another example. No clear coat, no wet sanding. Nice shine on it. And then this was white primer base. Then we take the interior to the same toy, and this was black primer, and that's vermilion red. Same shade as the bed over the seat, and then I black washed it to give it more of a kind of a leatherish worn look, which turned out really good. There's some dust on it, but even that paint laid smooth. Perfect. You can look at it close up, it looks like leather. Then we did the door panels. It's kind of like an orangish brown. And I painted the side rails to the seats chrome. Door panels, the little screws for the door panel plate. We're going to add some more detail by putting speaker grills on down here. And then some decals I have, I'll show you here in a second. The dashboard, it turned out amazing. Look at that. For a toy. Got the bezels chromed, all the knobs and buttons and everything chromed, black washed. Steering column I painted black. I'm using the optional steering wheel from the 58 Impala because I like that look. That'll go on there. That's all ready to go. And then here's the decals for the dashboard. These are just aftermarket decals. Get them in a set from Slicks. And then I'll use that, what's it called? The cured glue, the resin cured glue. Ultraviolet UV glue. And make it look like it's got lenses over top of it. So that'll add that little detail to that. We may even throw a magazine in on the seat of the truck. And then we got some lettering to go on the side. There's the cab. You can see there's Richard Petty cars all painted. That's all painted with MCW paints. No clear coat. I mean, they got just the right shine. I don't have to add clear coat. I'm going to see how the decals lay first. If they don't lay real good or look goofy, then I'll clear. But as of right now, we're not clearing. There's the chassis. Even if some of that's got to be repainted a different shade. It's just I painted it, you know, got it going. All the equipment that goes in the back of the chase truck, chassis, all that stuff, the wheels for the truck, everything's painted, other than some other little parts that's going to get hand painted. Oh, this is the other thing I wanted to show you. This is the chassis to the chase truck, and it's a screw bottom. You can see I just detail painted everything, weathered it a little bit. And you look on the side, it looks like it's got a pipe, even though it's, you know, all that molded in exhaust. I just kept my lines as straight and clean as possible, both sides. So if you're looking at it, the black kind of disappears and it looks like it's got a pipe, you know, going down. And then, you know, it is a single pipe back here. Then black washed everything, and I flat a different shade of flat down in here on the floor panels, and, you know, looking up into the engine compartment. And then the front pan, you can kind of see the difference in black, the shades of black. All that just adds depth and detail to something that was just a toy, and it makes it look more like a model. So, you know, when this is all goes together, it's, you know, that sits on there like it's supposed to. There we go, just like that. Running boards are black, lines up perfect, and then that interior in there that separates the toy look to more of a realistic look. So that's it. Like I said, the 58, I've just started wiring the engine. I haven't got to wet sand it yet. I was kind of holding off wet sanding that till I seen how this all turned out. If I had to do all my wet sanding at one time. I don't have to wet sand anything over here for the ramp truck. The 58 does have to be wet sanded and polished out, so that'll be a separate little project. And then detail wiring the engine compartment, which I'll make a video on that. Mail call. I got my my orders in for Ryan Jones, and we're going to go over those. Give me a second. This is everything. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot it. I hadn't already set it over there. So I'm going to break down a list here. First is the wheels for the Project Sister-in-Law, the Yanko Nova. You guys have seen those. Same ones I got for the Charger. So we're almost there. I need a 69 Nova factory cowl induction hood. So if anybody's got one that wants to do some trading for some 3D printed parts or something, let me know. I really need that hood to complete what's up here onto here. Everything else I got. These are the Budnick Groove 2022s. These will only be available through Joel at Iceman Collections. They're very nice, very detailed, and these actually happen to be the ones that I had on my Mustang, my 08 GT. Or it might have been 07. It's one of the 07, 08. It's been so long since I've owned it, but I am going to build a replica of it. I have the kit up there, and I'm building it to what I was my vision of it being when it was all done, which was really close when I got rid of it. But those are going to go on that. Again, these are available through Iceman Collections. So you'll go over to eBay. I'll have everybody I'm talking about. I'll have all their links down in my description, so you can go check them out. These are Nova Impala Resto Mod style wheels. They are 19s in the front, 20s in the rear. These will only be available through VCG Resins. Same way, I'll have his link down below to his Instagram page and to his website. These are super detailed. They're perfect for either or car. Got nice individual center cap 3-prong knockoffs with the SS emblem in the center. You know, nice. Pretty much should fit underneath your kit without any major modification. You might have to do a little wiggling here and there, maybe not. Depends on which one you're going to put them on. Excuse me, guys. Again, these will be only available through VCG Resins. Super nice. I've already had them out and looked at them. Center caps. You can kind of get up there and see. So we get the glare off there. Nice. You can see that little SS on them. At least I can, looking into the phone. All the little fins around the center of the ring. All the detail around all the slotted area. Nice offset. You know, that's the front, there's the rear. That's probably like a 4-inch offset there. Nice tread pattern on the tires. The big thing that I'm really stoked about, and I'm not by any means a Hot Wheel guy, but Ryan Jones, these will be only available through him. He's already sold out. That's how popular they're going to be. These are Hot Wheel Redline 19 and 20s. So now you can build your favorite Hot Wheel in a 1/24 and 1/25 scale and have the icing on the cake. Actual matching tires and wheels. The tires they're printed on there. You mask it off. Alright guys, give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. That was a phone call. I thought it was important, but it was crap. Anyways, these red lines, you can make a mask. You know, the wheel and the sleeve comes out of the tire, so you can put a mask around there and then, you know, paint that red line around there. But, you know, you take your favorite, whether it's just a regular, you know, Camaro, whatever it may be, Dodge Charger, it don't matter. There's a new kit coming. I can't remember. I think it might be the Camaro. This Hot Wheels themed. Perfect. Or any other old Hot Wheel from the beginning of time to the present time. There's the old red line tires and wheels that like be on the Hot Wheel, but in model form. And what a perfect touch of detail to add to that. I mean, I could go back through 10, 15, 20 Hot Wheels now that I want to build and put the same set of tires and wheels on each one of them just to complete the look. And maybe set the real Hot Wheel right next to it. You know, as kind of a, you know, inspiration piece to it or whatever. But these will be available through Ryan Jones. Like I said, he is sold out right now, but, you know, go check him out. Let him know you want a set. Especially you Hot Wheel guys, you want to kind of up your game and come up from the tiny little cars up to the little bit bigger ones. Perfect for that. They're amazing. I mean, you couldn't ask for better. I mean, they're not realistic to the fact where, you know, between the spokes would be hollow and visible through like Krager style, but they look just like the little Hot Wheel wheels, just in bigger form. To me, that's awesome. That's the kind of stuff I look for when I'm doing a specific type of build. Secondly, these are available on Ryan's website as also. These are the Bud Duleys 24s. They're you know, dually setup. Everything's keyed to fit the way it's supposed to go. Front and rear. Brakes are the same way. The hubs are keyed on the bottom and the top of the hub for the wheels to fit together. They line up perfect and lock in place. And then there's the back rotors and the front rotors, and they're all keyed. They fit right in a certain way. The calipers are separate, so you can align those where they need to be. Super high detailed. See, they're slotted. All the interior detail, the fins are even relevant. So you could even have it posable where you can take one of the wheels off and let the rotor be visible and see all that detail. It's a great little piece there to that. But these are available through Ryan also. And I thank Ryan for sending these over to the channel. As always, this gives you guys an advantage to kind of see the stuff close up. I mean, I'll take one of these wheels out, like you can see there, how it's keyed, little notches. That hub sits in there, and the hub is a little thicker than the base around the keys. That way the next wheel comes on and is keyed the same way, and they lock together. You can't, once they're put together, they don't, this wheel doesn't turn this way and this wheel turns this way. They would turn together like they're supposed to. And then that hub sticks through and you get that detail. So, you know, guys that are super detail oriented, these are great because each one of those little hubs. I'll see if I can get one out here real quick. I'm trying to make this video short and sweet. It doesn't always work that way, but there you can see in between my fingers the keys, little nibs, lug nut detail all the way through. Now this, you won't see this because this goes into the wheel, you know, down in there like this, and it sits in there, and you turn it around to where it drops down into the, sorry, I got it on the wrong side. Boom, fits down into the keys. That locks that in place. You can't turn it, you know. So when you go to glue it, you know, to turn it until it locks down in there, you've got it where it needs to be. Then your other wheel slides over top of that, and it keys into that same hub. So it locks everything into place, so you get that nice look. These need to be cleaned up on the backside, the tires, which is no big deal. It's simple sanding, then wash them. And then I scuff the tread a little bit, so it gives a little worn look. You know, when you get them from Ryan, he molds in 2 different colors. I mold in one. Unless it's for myself. It's just that resin's so expensive, I try to stay away from separating the file and giving you guys the options. I apologize, it's easier and for me with what time I have. I'm not going to be printing these, but you know, for any of those other wheels, I am, which we'll go from that. I am running test phase on 6 different sets of wheels of Ryan's. When I'm happy with them and I think they're good, they will be available through me, just as if I was Ryan himself. Prices are pretty much the same. I will be able to save a couple dollars on shipping, which, you know, is always helpful. But I'm also got a file for his brakes, his normal brakes. I don't know if they're the 14s or the 16s. I have to do some more research and find out. But they are with caliper or without caliper, and it does have the caliper. It's just they're separate pieces like these, or you put the caliper on yourself. So there's 2 forms of it, and I got to find out what those sell for, and see where I can save a buck or two for you guys when I go to, you know, sell some of them to you. Everything is limited run as normal. Even his stuff will be limited run. I only do so many of them because I'm not doing this for a business. It takes time away from what I want to do. Second mail call, and I just dropped a bunch of it. Give me a second. It's from Chris Morgan at Morgan's Automotive Detail. There's his little card thing, his website. It's www.madmodeling.com. www.madmodeling.com. I've even gone Morgan's Automotive Detail, and it'll pull you to the same website. Great products. There's a few things, and I'm going to tell you what I don't like. I always buy a little extra from each vendor each time, because they always have some new stuff on there, and it's good to see the quality of it and having those options. Can't say enough about his distributors. I love them. They come in all different colors, the wire, the caps, so on and so forth. And I always get, you know, a couple of each variation. You can see I got a lot of them here, and we won't get into all those. He's also worked, you know, the MSD box is already painted. It comes with little decals. And one of the extra things I got are these little carburetors. I'm not super impressed because I have a 3D file of a lot more highly detailed carburetor, but these are good. I'll use them. I won't buy any more, but I will use these. I get my super coils. They also come with the decals. It's a great little piece of detail to add to it. I got the intake for the gray stang, the intake, the plenum, and the tube and air cleaner. I was missing some pieces for the parts that I had that I planned to use. I was going to have to get them, so this gave me the option of trying something new out from him and getting everything I needed. So I'm happy with the way that looks. This is the one version of electric fan I use. The other is the one with the brackets on it on each side. It's like angle iron on each side. I get those from offthesprue.com, and they work great too. So one of these is going on that 58. This is the one thing I'm not happy with. Now on the website, it's got them in all different colors, which is cool and all. Just, they're not as good as I thought they were going to be. Again, this is my opinion. My opinion's, for what it's worth. It's like an asshole. Everybody has one. I will use them. Don't get me wrong. They need very little cleanup. It's just not what I imagined it in person to be looking like it did on the website. So it's no big deal. It's only $1 something. I will use them, and it's not going to be money wasted. It's just I'll never buy them again because they're not what I thought they would be. That's where I get my B&M shifters. I use a crap ton of them. There's two styles. The one with the cable linkage hook to it, and without. These are the ones without. And then, like, you remember the two-tone 55 Chevy everybody loved, the sage green and pearl white 55 Chevy with the gold rally wheels. Those are the valve covers for a big block Chevy. They fit great on a 396, 454, 427 type engine blocks. I know they fit those. They're not good for the 632 or the 572s. They're a little too small. But great detail on those, and I love getting these. I only buy maybe 1 or 2 sets a year, but I was out and I needed some just to keep in my arsenal. And then some more distributors. You get the yellow wires for the old school hot rod look, black wires with the match the XL coil, XL spark plug cap or distributor cap. So gives you some variations. And that's pretty much all I got in the mail. We should have a few more things coming in next week. Maybe some shop cards. And remember, guys, I do have shop cards available. I will trade. Card for a sticker or whatever. I got them while I have them. They're available. And just remember, all these guys' links will be down in the description. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I want to thank you, all my new subscribers, old subscribers. Keep it going. We're trying to get to that 1,000 mark goal and have that great giveaway. I've pretty much got together everything that I'm going to put in the packages. I got a couple other ideas I'm still hashing through. And as we get closer in that 800 range, 900 range, it'll be definitive of exactly what each place will be, what you're getting in each place, the rules, time limit, blah, blah, blah. All that'll be, finished, and I will reveal all that then. We're moving along with the ramp truck project, the 58, and then we're going to get on the other two, the Wife's Choice and the 69 GTX. And then, start fresh on other projects, and then finish up a couple other projects, kind of all at the same time. I'm cramming a lot into the end of the year, but it's because I'm tired of putting stuff off. I want to get it all done, and I have the time. Where my time is going to become limited. Once I have the surgery, I'm going to be incapacitated for a while. So I don't know what that means for as far as videos go. It might be only one a week until I can get more mobile around the house. But that's a few months down the road. Acme's coming up in November. I am going, but I have not decided if I'm bringing anything or not. I'm looking more forward to meeting everybody and hanging out and talking and seeing how the platform is and all that the first time. Next year, definitely, I will bring stuff to compete against or compete with. That's pretty much it. Like I said, 3D's going all this week. I'm focusing a lot of time to that because I need to get some stuff caught up. And then we can wrap up some of this. We can pretty much be almost ready for final assembly on quite a few pieces for this build. I do have a deadline on the NASCAR, so that's going to be my number one priority. That's for a club meeting, and that's in September. So I gotta get that done. But I'm really close to getting to where it's, you know, start assembling time, which is really cool because, like I said, I've never done one. It's been a challenge for me, and so far I've kind of overcome my handicap on it and being able to achieve what I wanted to. But we're not out of the woods yet. So I hope you guys are liking this stuff. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave me a comment. The mental aspect today is what drives you when you go to look for a kit. Is it a particular brand? You know, brand being a whole different million categories for each. So let's not go down all those rabbit holes. Just communicate with me. I want to hear from everybody who watches this video. I want to know what kit is what you go with. That's your number one go-to all the time. Is it AMT? What AMT kit is it? Is it, you know, what makes you buy that kit over and over and over again and build it over and over again? Just quick, simple. You know, if you want to get lengthy, that's fine. Send it via email, and my email will be down in the descriptions. I just want to hear from everybody, and as many as possible. You know, like with me, I look for the 2-in-1 and the 3-in-1 kits because it gives me the possibility of extra parts for other builds down the road. I don't mind NPC kits or AMT. I've gotten my fair share of junk kits. And I've built enough of them to know what's junk, what's not. It doesn't stop me from building it again, though. And it shouldn't stop you from building it again. At the end of the day, it's a piece of plastic. It's what you do with it. What your idea is in it. Whether you all the way like Road Warrior theme to it, just to cover up all the mistakes that's in the mold or the kit itself, or you build it as a show queen. You know, that's on everybody else. That's, you know, what your vision is with it. But I want to know that. Mine personally is the 2-in-1 and 3-in-1 kits. I think one time I've seen a 4-in-1 kit. I'm not 100% positive on that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But if I'm right, let me know what kit it was, because I think it was only one. It may have been a couple. I don't know. I'm only aware of one. And I'm almost positive that it said 4-in-1 on it. But I don't remember what the brand of the kit or what the vehicle was. But I went down a rabbit hole and found something I liked better and had better ideas for at the time, so I didn't get it. I kind of kick myself in the butt now because I'm talking about something and I have no proof of it. So by all means, let me know. You know, and all these guys that are going to be down here in the description, you guys get down there, check out their websites, pick you up a little something. Same way with Market Hobby Nut Models. You going through that link down there, that helps me to bring stuff for you guys to see. Builds for me to do for you guys to see. My techniques on it and everything. Just a different view than anybody else's. And that's what makes everything go a happy world. Same way with me buying a few extra things from Morgan's. You know, that put a little more jingle in his pocket, and it gave me the availability to look at some extra parts if I'd be interested again. Out of 3 parts, 2 of them I would reuse. Well, one definitely. One, maybe. Depends on what it's building. The other one, no. There's no need for me to buy it again because I know the others are exactly the same. They're just different color, and I don't get that color themed versus my coils and everything else. I can always paint if I need to. I also, my daughter-in-law, well, call her my daughter-in-law. She's my son's girlfriend. She works for this company. Well, shout out to Gorilla Glue because I do love using their products. She gets little sample packs, giveaway things they do. The super glues, the gel type, liquid form, and I do use them a lot, and they do work very, very well. So, you know, shout out to Jody, that's her name, for giving me a little hook up there. She does a couple times a year, and keeps me supplied. And that's pretty much it. I got into the mail. And the mental part, like I said, what drives you to buy your kits? Is it just you only build Novas, Camaros, Trans Ams, whatever it is, or if it's, you know, you only buy AMT, you only buy Revell Monogram, you only buy vintage? That's the stuff I want to hear and I want to know, because that helps me know what bring out and show you guys on this channel, or to get down the road to bring to the channel to show you guys, and you know your take on it. If you want to get lengthy, that's fine. Go email. Quick little summary down in the comments. That's fine too. Tell your friends, your family, you know, come give me a thumbs up, hit that bell notification and subscription. The faster we get to 1,000, the faster the giveaway happens, and we can move on to the next giveaway. They will be, as we hit milestones on the channel, that's when I'll do giveaways. I do other little giveaways in between. A gentleman contacted me on here. His name is Mason Fox. He needed some detail wiring. He wanted to try that on one of his models or a couple of his models, so I wrapped him up some and I sent him some. If I can do it, I will. I have a lot of people that's asked me for things. I don't have it, or I've only got limited supply and I can't get rid of it. So I can't always, oblige, but I will try my best. Mr. Doug Hensley, your shop card is on its way. I greatly appreciate the trade. I will do a shout out when I receive his. I know you guys are familiar with it. So until next Monday for another mental, we'll call it quits on this. Wednesday's update. It'll be a past build. It'll be a stock, box stock. No aftermarket. I don't think I put any aftermarket parts on it. I have to look at it. That was just a way for me to break up all this craziness and monotony. And it was a kit I wanted to build for a long time. I did build one years and years ago. And it was, in my opinion, it was just as crappy. But, the end result turned out really nice. And that's due to me, going the extra mile and making it look nice. It's not one I would recommend to beginners, just in the nature of how many issues there arose. And we'll go over those with the build. So 3D printing all this week. Past build, what's coming up. You guys seen the variances of using white primer and black primer and the shades of color to give you. You've seen the interiors for the trucks, where we're at on the chase truck, the ramp truck, and the car, 58 Impala. Everything Ryan sent us. Like I said, look for those links down there, guys. Hit them. Head Hobby Models. The end of summer sale is still going on used kits only. Capitals. Capital S, capital U, capital M, E-R, 22. That gets you 20% off used kits. You go to McGill's site for, devildog.games. That'll get you 10% off your entire order. Code word Rusty. Just remember that, guys, when you head to those sites. Go check them all out. Pick you up something. Let me know what you thought about it after you got it. Were you happy with your purchase? Do you see any room for improvement? What you found wrong with it or you didn't like about it after you got it? This is all feedback to me that I can give to these gentlemen, and it helps them in future endeavors. So, again, bell notifications, thumbs up, thumbs down, subs. Thank you, guys. We're growing. We're getting there. And look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. You guys stay tuned. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.